last time we talked was almost fucking 3 days ago. And I was like, okay, I'm fucking up. Fucking up. I'm gonna be mad at myself. And I'm congested. The wind's coming after me. It's a little brisk right now. Yes, it's a little brisk right now. But it's about 10:30 on Easter. It's Easter Sunday. Yeah, I was gonna be mad at myself. I didn't follow through with the video. At least this morning. I'm sorry, I'm sniffing. I'm so sorry. It's just my allergies are fucking sniping you, boy. All right. Let's see anything. All right. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, that's good. All right. That's good stuff. I'm going to put y'all a little farther. Okay, this should be good. All right, what's been happening? Well, first off, you see this whole tarp action. Yeah, I did that. So where we kind of left off was I needed to get clear on this letters of love idea and also get ready for this Modern Jungle podcast, which I just was doing a lot on Thursday. So it's Sunday now. I was doing a lot on that Thursday when I was trying to make, what's it called? When I was trying to make the podcast come true, I was trying to like study the things I was trying to say, and I'm kind of insecure about how it's about to come out because I didn't feel like it was like organic for him. He was organically coming up with the conversation, but regardless, I'll talk about Thursday first. So Thursday, I ate what I needed to, and then I ate what I needed to. I'm pretty much just studying, getting the right format of how I wanted the Modern Jungle podcast, what I wanted to do in that direction. And I'm not gonna put this on the ground yet. And then I needed to get, seeing that it was gonna rain that Thursday night, I needed to get, what's it called? Was that last night? I'm trying to think. I only slept on that bed once. Okay, so what happened was, yeah. Okay. Well, so I knew it was going to rain Friday morning at some time. So I went to Walmart and I got this damn plastic wrap to put around this whole bed. Got plastic wrap, and then I got this tarp. So the plastic wrap was going to happen, and then I said the plastic wrap's probably going to seep through once it rains. And so I went to Walmart, got that done. How was I feeling that day? I need to stay. I can't lose the consistency of at least these damn lives, at least. And so there's this homeless dude staring at me right now. We don't got time to be dealing with other homeless people. And so I actually had this woman while I was at Walmart and I was getting all of my stuff. Was I doing that Thursday? I think so. Yeah, I had to get. I don't know if I was doing that Thursday or Friday. I think I was doing this all Thursday, but I need to get a tarp and the fucking plastic wrap for this, and then I also need to get this table, and I need to get all of my essentials on. Oh shit! For the letters of love idea that I have to follow through. I think I got all that shit that day. That's crazy. So, letters about love idea. I need to print out 2 posters, and I need to print out 2 posters. One that says, it said, "Don't think about it. Just sit down, start recording," and to put that on the chair, right? So, I need to get to context of all this shit. All right. So Thursday, trying to fucking remember all the shit that I had going on. But Thursday, yeah. No, I'm gonna have to tell the story. So yeah, so letters of love. Pretty much it said monogamy, polyamory, open relationship, swinging at the top, different questions, and then it said letters of love. Say it, do it anonymously, and then it says write or record a letter of love. Then I said, if there's something that you want to speak loud about, whether it be within, then this is the place to do it. And then especially if it's within the non-monogamous or polyamorous space. And that was on a poster, right? So I had that poster on my table for people to draw on. And then I have 2 different laminated pieces of paper. So I need to print out that poster, and then I have 2 different laminated pieces of paper. One explained the instructions of like how to go about it. Right on the right, I had a notebook that I also bought. I said write on the notebook. So and then not only write on the notebook, but then write on the notebook. And I had pens out, so I bought pens, notebook, and then yeah, I said write the note out, fold it up, and then I got this like container, and it was like this cup. It was like this big pitcher container. I didn't even get like a fish bowl type deal. I got it was like a juice kind of container for you to put the notes in it. So I had instructions for that. I gave basic questions that you could follow through if you didn't understand what's going on. And then I gave a QR code for them to, man, it's cold. But I gave a QR code for them to, if they record a voice note or a video that they can send to, and the QR code goes to a Dropbox. And so you're like, how would they record it? Well, they record it I'm guessing everyone has a fucking iPhone. So if you don't, it's 2026. I shouldn't tell you. So I had them, and then I left a tripod there. So, and the way they could write these anonymously, because a lot of people that are non-monogamous or polyamorous can't speak their truth. So I'm trying to find the most anonymous way for people to do so. Different ways to bring people's stories to reality. That's it. That's that. And you're like, why do this letters of love ideas? What does this even mean? And I'll bouncing around, but I'm doing letters of love because I want to bring people's stories to reality that are fucking spiritual black sheep, that are non-monogamous, polyamorous, that are nudists, that are people that are suffering from the stigma of STDs and genital herpes. Bring those to reality as much as possible, because they're all these stories are being hidden at such a high level. And so for them not to hide, I'm giving them spaces to do so. It's just that it's that simple. That's all it is. So that's why my brand is called The Jungle Story, and that's what I'm here to do for the start of the liberation of all this. And so, yeah, because most people don't have that space to do so. So one of the ideas I had was Letters of Love. So cool. You have the poster where it says sit down record on it. And then you have the other poster that says displays Letters of Love. You have the 2 laminated sheets of paper. You have the pens. And not only you have the pens, but you have the notebook. And then I also, to be able to, for them to hide their identity, which someone actually stole my ski mask, which is insane. They fucking stole my ski mask. Pieces of shit. Which I'm happy that it was probably some homeless people or something. But I mean, what do I expect? We need to find a solution to that. But pretty much before the stealing the Steve ski mask, this is Thursday night. So I got all that and I came out here with the table, with the picture, with the laminated sheets of paper, with it might have been Thursday and Friday. I'm not sure which direction. It might have been Friday that I got um the what's it called? The plastic wrap and the tarp, but pretty much I'm trying to remember the days. I can't remember. I don't know. I'm probably gonna mix up the days. I think I might have been Friday night that I done that, but regardless, I think I slept here Thursday night and waking up. I think I did the tarp and plastic wrap. I don't know, one of those directions. But Thursday I woke up early as fuck. Not early as fuck. It was like around like 6-ish because I needed to get ready because I was doing the Modern Jungle podcast. I thought I had shit ready. I didn't have shit ready when me and my boy started recording because I had my camera, which wasn't charged. Then my SD card on my GoPro was fucked. So I had my phone and then I had my 360 camera. So, but regardless, woke up in the morning that Friday. So Thursday, I had got all this stuff ready for the Letters of Love to and then wake up. My table's right there, all that shit. And yeah, and then I brought it to the spot, hooked it all up, table. And the way I went to this bridge it was a bicycle bridge, James P. Pluffinger or something like that bridge. And it's this bridge in Austin that a bunch of people walk on, run on, ride their bikes on. It's just a lot of activity. So, that being said, took the bus early that morning to make that happen. And yeah, set up the stuff, set up the table, set up the posters. I put the pens out, posters. One I put on the pole, and he said you can't put it on the pole. I was like, all right, fuck it. So then I just put it on my table, the poster, and then boom, I set out the chair, all right, record. Fuck it. I know it says, don't think about it. Just sit here and record. I've taped together the laminated sheets of paper, put the pens out, put the mask out, put the tripod out, put the notebook out. And then it was windy as shit. So I was trying to figure out the chair kept falling over. So, and then I taped the fucking chair down to the ground and put I sacrificed my protein oatmeal to keep the fucking chair down. So yeah, it took me about an hour to set that up, ish. I got a time lapse of that, so yeah. And then boom, I ended up, uh, my boy. Oh, Oh, my alarm was going off. But yeah, I got ready to meet. My boy ended up inviting me to this naked gay game night on Saturday. That's what it was called. And he knew we were doing the my boy John that I met at actually a poly board game night, just a regular one. It was like 6 people. He's the one I was doing that podcast on Friday. So I woke up, did the letters of love, and then he invited me to this naked gay men night. But I needed to get vetted pretty much. And I was like, I respected that. Like pretty much to sit down with the dude that hosts and vibe check me. And I was like, yo, I love that. I love the fact that there's a certain amount of respect that wants to be involved and get an understanding of who I am and what I'm about. Because you really don't want anybody to just come to any of these events. You know, you want to be able to have a certain process to weed some people out, and so you can have the right energy and the right people in a space. Because when there's 30 or 40 naked gay men together, and you have the one straight guy, it'd be different if I was also gay, maybe. But just to get a vibe check of like, okay, what am I really about, and why do I really want to be there? And so it makes sense, and it's also at his place. So pretty much after I did the letters of love, I met up with my boy John and this dude Daniel. He's also gay. So we went to this vegan spot because John's vegan. So and we just talked for like 2 or 3 hours, and I was so grateful to be able to and talk and debate. And we had different ideas and thoughts on capitalism and talking about um, the masculine and feminine frame of things, and how gays connect and relate to each other. And yeah, it was just a flourishing conversation. And I enjoy someone having the discourse to just disagree on with me with certain things that they don't agree upon, and do it in a respectful manner. I appreciate that to the utmost. All right, all right. I'm not tucking none of this shit. I'm not tucking any of this shit in. I'm putting this table right here. All right. Tuck that in a little bit. Ugh. Ugh. All right. That's good enough. I just want it so if it does rain, it's just going to flow down, do its thing. All right. That's good enough. So yeah, met with him. And I got this straight, this straight band. So pretty much if you're straight, you wear a green band to know that you're straight. So with a lot of the events that I have, what's it called? I'm looking to try to create the opportunity for a color code. And that color code is your vibe. So it's like, if you have flirtatious energy, you have purple or pink. If you have like the open, I want to be just friends in this space vibe, you wear blue. If you're closed off, you don't want shit, stop, don't talk to me, nothing, you wear red. If you're DTF, got to figure it out, you wear green. If you're kind of curious in a space of curiosity, you wear yellow. And like both of these will be wristbands or sleeves or chokers that you wear. And so, yeah, I really do believe that these ideas could really create a fucking a vibe out effect. So me and my boy talked with him for two hours or so, and then boom, we were on our way. So that was cool. And then me and my boy went. He said, "There's this my boy was the one that what's it called? That was pushing more the fact to do the naked part of this podcast out in the jungle, because before he was like kind of on edge and was like, yo, no, I don't know where we could do that. And I was like, you know what human could I find that is crazy enough to make this happen? Like, who's going to do this with me type shit. And I said, you know what? I at least have a human. And I guess I was willing to settle with the fact that he was at least willing to be naked with me in his apartment to do the first Modern Jungle podcast. So I think HEB is closed today. But yeah, I think HEB is closed today. Possibly. Everything closed today. It's fucking Easter Sunday. But yeah, so me and my boy went to this trail and we just walked this trail to find out where we could go in the cut of this trail that we drove to. And then boom, we walked the trail for like 20 minutes and walked around. And yeah, it's fucking cold, dog. It is brisk out this thing on an Easter Sunday for sure. But sure. Yo, fuck the cold. It's a deal breaker for I talk to you. But so yeah, we found a spot in the cut. Roll some doobies up. We didn't roll doobies up. And one sec. I gotta figure out where I'm going, what I'm doing. All right. Well, so I'm about to take my ass to church. That's what's about to happen. I don't know if they have another session at 6, but fucking hungry. I mean, today is my self-love day. Creating self-love days now because your boy is ready. I mean, I got another 100 days, almost 3 months of this shit. Grateful for it, but it's like, fuck. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to church, get some church action in, and then after church, I'm gonna take a mushroom brownies or mushroom chocolate, find somewhere that's open. A lot of vape shops are open right now. And then, yeah. And then I'm gonna go to Korean barbecue. Don't know how that's gonna be, but I'm ready. Korean barbecue, and then go to the movies by myself, and then possibly get some of this ice cream cake. I think Walmart's gonna be open. I highly doubt that Walmart would not be open right now. Um, but yeah, get some fucking cake. Oh, I didn't even know that this was a spot. Wow. This is a perfect spot if it rains that I could be, but of course I didn't think about that. Look at that. I mean, the problem is I'd have to deal with other homeless people, but where I went had a whole bed. You know, so I'm just finding beds on beds on beds. You know, am I intentionally homeless? Yes, because I'm using my fucking resources to get this shit done. But yeah, so me and my boy, we went to this random trail and hiked it, and then boom, we found a spot. We set up, and like I said, I thought I was ready. I was not ready. I didn't have tape to put up the posters, so that was fucked. And then I didn't have tape to put up. Oh shit, my eye. I didn't have tape to put up my posters or my eyes. Uh I've got something in my eye, bro. Oh, I got something in my eye. That sucks. I don't know how that happened. Out of all time, just all right. Ah, it's all good, bro. All right. I don't know what's going on. I have something in my eye. Oh, I got something in my eye. Oh, what is going on, dog? That's something, I don't know what it is. Hopefully it'll get out. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. All right, we're just gonna have to deal with that shit. Fuck. Whatever. But yeah, so my ass. Oh, I got something in my eye, dog. I don't know what the fuck that is. It'll come out eventually. Um, but yeah, so I did that podcast, and it's a whole nother deal, being a host of a show or host of a podcast than it is just coming onto one. Because you're trying to facilitate the direction of the environment by asking certain questions to hit the goals that you have, but also make it organic and natural and just make it conversational. Like Joe Rogan just flows, he just, I think he has, I think he studies a decent amount of the person beforehand and also is very knowledgeable. So, I mean, he's had something like almost 2,000 some podcasts. So, yeah, it's just, it was a part that I didn't feel as organic. I didn't feel as natural. I felt slightly, yeah, like I wasn't in a flow with it. And a lot of the information that I had, I was trying to, read off of my iPad. So, of ideas and notes that I had, while also trying to articulate them correctly while being organic, it was just weird, bro. So, I mean, it wasn't weird. It was just, I have some work to do with that. Of figuring out that process of how I can make that an organic space as possible. So, that being said, I was just grateful that, so I introduced, first off, we talked about on the podcast, we talked about, I did an intro, and then I introduced the podcast, I introduced him, and then we did this thing called, we did a jungle oath on the jungle Bible. Do you stay curious? Solemnly stay curious. Forever be curious. Hold up, I think I need to go on the other side of the street. Yeah. Do you solemnly swear to stay curious, be curious, forever curious? And so we did that, a little jungle oath, and then we did, I call it jungle polarity. You want to do mass chaos or unmasked truth? And mass chaos is like, if you do mass chaos, then boom. Yeah, and he chooses which one we do. And so mass chaos, if we get pied or do something kind of crazy. And then on mass chaos is we get pied, do something kind of wild, crazy. Get pied, or you get sprayed with water, or yeah, do something crazy. Or masked or unmasked truth is we either say something vulnerable about ourselves and stand on these acupressure boards. So he was like, I want to do it all. And I was like, of course you fucking do. Like, Of course you fucking do. So what I didn't have was with the mass chaos is I did not have, and we were naked while I did this. I did not have powder. I did not have like whipped cream or anything, so I just improvised and got some of the powder and smashed it on ourselves. And then we did like a meat spin, which was funny as shit. Hold up. I think my bus is here. Yeah, it is. So much off. I'm gonna see y'all later. Let's explain more later.